Hi guys. I was able to pick up another excess concept art gear pre-release kit from a store that didn't go through all of them, and this time I picked up the Abzan pre-release kit. So I went ahead, opened it up, grabbed the boosters out, and I'll be doing videos on those. But this time I thought it would be cool to do a video opening up the seeded booster pack for the Abzan. So far we've done the Jeskai, we've done the Sultai, we'll do the Abzan, and I also have another pack coming for the Teamer, so we'll open up the Teamer. Unfortunately I wasn't able to find a extra Mardu pack, but maybe I'll be able to do that one in the future. But for right now, let's take a look at what we would have gotten had we went to the store and played the Abzan. So flip it over, and we got the Herald of Anafenza. This is actually a pretty great card. Let me open up the pack first, and I'll talk about the card. Spoiler alert, it's a great card. Okay. Now, Herald of Anafenza is a great card. It's a 1-drop creature for 1/2, with Outlast for 2 and a white, so 3 total. And it has the extra ability, whenever you activate Herald of Anafenza's Outlast ability, put a 1/1 white warrior creature token onto the battlefield. That's a fantastic ability. It's great in limited. I don't know how good it's going to be in constructed, or if Outlast is even going to be a thing in constructed. I hope it is, because I really like it. But this was a really great card, and it's one that I definitely would have loved to have played during the pre-release. But let's take a look. I'll talk about that a little bit more later. Let's take a look at what else we have. We have an Abzan banner, Chief of the Scale. So this is white and a black. It's a 2/3. Other warrior creatures you control get +0/+1. So it's kind of it's a lord that buffs your other warrior creatures. It's only 2 mana, so I feel like this is going to be a constructed playable card, especially with warrior tribal. Ooh, we got an Abzan charm. The charms are really great. They're very good. So Abzan charm is white, black, green, 3 mana total, and it's an instant, and it gives you one of 3 modes. Exile target creature with power 3 or greater. You draw 2 cards and you lose 2 life, or distribute 2 +1/+1 counters among 1 or 2 target creatures. This is a powerful card, and I feel like the charms are probably going to be played in standard and constructed. Venerable Lammasu. This is 6 and a white, so 7 mana. It's pretty expensive, but it's a flying 5/4. If you can survive that long, but I don't see... This is certainly not going to be played in constructed. How good it is in limited, it's probably a last resort. If you really need a creature, I guess you could probably do worse. At least it has flying. We have a Sandstep Citadel, so it's our mana fixing for our tri-land, so white, black, and green. We have Assault Road Patrol. Assault Road Patrol is 3 and a white, 4 total. It has Outlast for 1 and a white, 2 total, and it's a 2/5. It's got a pretty big butt. It can outlast, it can block, whether or not it sees standard or constructed play. I'm guessing probably not, but it might. 4 mana. It's not the most expensive card, and it could serve as a pretty good blocker, especially if you're even able to outlast 1 time. We have a Debilitating Injury. Again, this was really good for getting rid of morph creatures. Kin Tree Warden. So 1 mana, 1/1 with, you can spend 2 to regenerate it, and it has morph for 1 green. This could be a good chump blocker. If you have the mana to sustain it, you just keep throwing this guy in front of something and then regenerating him. It can get pretty annoying. Abzan Guide, we talked about this one before. 3 white, black, green, 6 total for a 4/4 with lifelink, and it's got more for 2 white, black, green, or 5 total. It's a good card. It didn't do a whole lot for me in pre-release, but it is a good card. Einok Bonkin, we talked about that before. Another great card. Unyielding Krumar. Not the best card. Didn't end up doing a lot for me in pre-release, and I was kind of disappointed in it. Smite the Monstrous. 3 and a white, so 4 total. For an instant, that says destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Gets rid of Polychronos or other big creatures in limited. Long Shot Squad, so 3 and a green with Outlast for 1 and a green. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has reach, so that's pretty good. Feat of Resistance. It's an instant. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. This could be another card. It's not Brave the Elements, but this could be the card that maybe is paired with a Johnny's Presence to give white weenie decks some protection from getting destroyed. I don't know how likely it is, but it's possible. So it may see some standard constructed play. And we have some mana fixing and Blossoming Sands. Cool. All right, so we had some pretty good creatures in here. We got some creatures with some Outlast abilities. This was a pretty good Abzan deck. I think this was definitely a worthwhile pull. So there we go, guys. We have Herald of Anafenza as our pre-release promo rare, and that was the Abzan seeded booster pack. Oops. So thanks for watching. Next time I'll have the Teamer. I should have that either tomorrow or maybe the day after. And I also have some booster boxes coming of Khans of Tarkir. I'll definitely be opening those on camera. But until the meantime, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.